This will sound very strange, but Emperor Palpatine and Sith Lord Darth Sidious is an important prophecy that is revealing the identity and the timing of the arrival of the Antichrist, as well as revealing that James Earl Jones, the voice of Darth Vader, will die on July 19th, 2024. The date that this video is posted proves that this prediction was made ahead of time, as does this timestamped email and forensic notes PDF. If you are skeptical, please email me and I will forward these to you. Although it has been known since the autumn of 2019 that the death of James Earl Jones will be a major prophetic sign, as we can see, this email here documents that this prediction that James Earl Jones will die has been known since at least November 2021. There is zero news of James Earl Jones's health as of the date that this video was posted. Furthermore, the reasoning that I am about to explain confirms that the supernatural is involved with these predictions. Also, I have known that the death of James Earl Jones would be a major prophetic sign from God since 2019. Make no mistake, the reason why God has given me a voice through these predictions for the death of James Earl Jones is to prove the things that will be explained and stated in this video. This is the purpose for these predictions from God. To not appreciate this is to miss entirely the purpose of this prediction from God. It is predicted that on July 11th, 2024, former President Jimmy Carter will die. I do realize that no skeptic will believe that predicting the date of Jimmy Carter's death will be anything more than luck or coincidence, given his age of 99 years old and him currently being in a hospice. That is why it is also being predicted that on July 19th, 8 days after the predicted death of Jimmy Carter, whose name is also James Earl Carter, will be the death of James Earl Jones, the voice of the Lion King and the voice of Darth Vader. Jimmy Carter was born in 1924 and will die in 2024 because the 24th word, 2424th word, in Strong's Greek Concordance is the word Jesus. Jimmy Carter, JC, hints at Jesus Christ. James Earl Jones, the voice of the Lion King, who also played King Jaffe Jaffer in the movie Coming to America, is king symbolism. JC, Jesus Christ, is the King of Kings. No rational person will be able to conclude that when Jimmy Carter will die on July 11th and James Earl Jones will die on July 19th, as predicted, that it will be a coincidence or random luck. The date that this video is posted proves that these predictions are being made ahead of time, as do these time-stamped emails and forensic notes PDF documents. If you are skeptical for some reason, please email me and I will forward these to you. Hello, welcome. I am predicting that former President Jimmy Carter will die on July 11th. And that his prophetic funeral, in which Trump will sit next to Obama, will be on July 16th. I am predicting that James Earl Jones, the voice of the Lion King and the voice of Darth Vader, will die on July 19th. I am predicting that Vice President Kamala Harris will die in a plane crash in St. Louis on July 22nd. She will be replaced by Michelle Obama. I am predicting that singer-songwriter Paul Simon will die on July 24th. I am predicting that dirty bombs will explode in Manhattan, New York City, and there will be a large-scale evacuation on July 25th. I am predicting that Israel will bomb Iran on July 26th. I am predicting that on July 27th, 2024, the key will open the bottomless pit and fallen angels will cross over into the earthly realm. July 27th will be a symbolic beginning to the fifth trumpet judgment that is described in Revelation chapter 9, when the demonic realm collides with the earthly realm. July 27th will be a symbolic beginning to demons pretending to be aliens, and it is probable that on July 27th, Pope Francis will announce that aliens have arrived and have made him the ambassador for the world. This will immediately give Pope Francis, the Antichrist, supreme power over governments of the world. At some point, there will be a massive Mary apparition that will deceive the masses, because all Mary apparitions in history have been demons pretending to be Mary. July 27th will be a symbolic beginning to a zombie pandemic and the masses becoming demonically possessed that will be facilitated through the thing, which is the mark of the Antichrist and 5G frequencies. July 27th will be a symbolic beginning to the coming genocide politicide in America. I am predicting that on August 2nd, Joe Biden will step down and make Michelle Obama the 47th president. It is predicted that Michelle Obama will make Barack Obama her vice president on August 18th, 2024, and then it is predicted that she will step down and make Barack Obama the 48th president on August 25th. It is predicted that on August 6th, the historic barge that has been stuck on the rocks of the Niagara River for over 100 years will finally break free and crash over Niagara Falls. I am predicting that on August 10th, Israel will nuke and completely destroy Damascus, Syria. I am predicting that on August 29th, President Trump will die from a heart attack. August 13th will be the date of a catastrophic solar flare from the sun that will knock out the power grid in America that will lead to food shortages. August 15th will be the date of the resurrection rapture, the first of two raptures. The second rapture will be on September 5th. The date that this video is posted proves that these predictions are being made ahead of time, as do these time-stamped emails and forensic notes PDF documents. If you are skeptical for some reason, please email me and I will forward these to you. In the movie Return of the Jedi, the third movie in the Star Wars trilogy, Darth Vader was killed by Emperor Palpatine, the evil emperor that lived a secret double life as Sith Lord Darth Sidious. James Earl Jones was the voice of Darth Vader. The actor that played the physical Darth Vader, Dave Prowse, died on November 29, 2020. He died 3 months and 14 days before March 14th, which is 3/14. 3 months and 14 days, and the date 3/14 hint at the first 3 digits of the number pi, which is 3.14. In fact, for many math fans, the date 3/14 is nicknamed Pi Day. The number pi is an irrational number, which means that it cannot be written as a simple fraction. Past the decimal point, its numbers continue on without developing any kind of repeating pattern at all into infinity. The number pi is also what is known as a transcendental number. Pi is the ratio of a circle's circumference relative to its diameter, and this mysterious number is also found throughout the natural world in areas that are unrelated to a circle. Pi also appears in the physics that describe waves, such as ripples of light and sound. It even appears in the Heisenberg's uncertainty principle, and pi also emerges in the shapes of rivers. One could say that pi is God's number that he has baked into his creation. The first 3 numbers of the number pi is 3.14, and in the book of Exodus in the Bible, in chapter 3, verse 14, God revealed to Moses his name. God said to Moses that his name is I Am, which in Hebrew is the letter Het. The letter Het in Hebrew is the same symbol as the Greek symbol for the number pi. And so in effect, God said to Moses that he is pi. Is it a coincidence that God's creation number that is baked into his creation, which is represented by the number 3.14, appears in Exodus 3:14 in context of God's name revealed to Moses? This prediction for the death of James Earl Jones, the voice of Darth Vader, that is derived from the prophetic signs that occurred on March 14th, 3 months and 14 days after the death of the actor that played Darth Vader, will prove that it isn't a coincidence that pi appears as God's name in Exodus 3:14. Darth Vader is one of the most recognizable pop culture figures on Earth. By far, the most famous line of Darth Vader's, and arguably the most famous line in all of Star Wars. And arguably the most famous line in all of cinematic history is when Darth Vader says to Luke, "I am your father."
I am your father.
Through these signs and this prediction that is being made in this video for the date of the death of the voice of Darth Vader, God will be communicating to people that he is God, their father. This classic scene in Star Wars is about a father-son relationship, and through these signs and this prediction that is being made in this video for the date of the death of the voice of Darth Vader, God will be communicating that he has a son, Jesus Christ.
It is your destiny. Join me, and together we can rule the galaxy as father and son.
The actor Ian McDiarmid was the only actor in the original Star Wars trilogy to also act in the George Lucas-directed prequel trilogy that was released in the early 2000s. A mainstream national news network named McDiarmid fourth in their top 10 British villains, stating that it was his dark, seductive voice that stole the show, and it was a masterclass in ruling through fear and manipulation, unquote. In the Star Wars series, McDiarmid played a pleasant, charming character in Senator and later Chancellor Palpatine's public persona. The Chancellor's diabolical alter ego was Sith Lord Darth Sidious. The parallel between Emperor Palpatine, Darth Sidious, and this viral image of Barack Obama and a hooded Satan is not an accident, and is a prophetic sign designed by God. A manufactured and phony crisis that was orchestrated by evil forces aligned with Palpatine instilled fear among the peoples of the galaxy. This crisis led the Senate to choose Senator Palpatine as their leader that would bring safety and restore order. Palpatine accepted under the condition that he have unchecked power and unlimited authority over every person. Here's a couple of lines from the movie of Palpatine's famous speech to the Senate. "The Jedi and some within our own Senate have conspired to create the shadow of separatism, using one of their own as the enemy's leader. They had hoped to grind the Republic into ruin, but the hatred in their hearts could not be hidden forever. At last, there came a day when our enemies showed their true natures. The Jedi hoped to unleash their destructive power against the Republic by assassinating the head of government and usurping control of the clone army. But the aims of the would-be tyrants were valiantly opposed by those without elitist, dangerous powers. Our loyal clone troopers contained the insurrection within the Jedi Temple and quelled uprisings on 1,000 worlds. The remaining Jedi will be hunted down and defeated. Any collaborators will suffer the same fate. This has been trying times, but we have passed the test. It is with great reluctance that I have agreed to this calling. I love democracy. I love the Republic. Once this crisis has abated, I will lay down the powers you have given me. In order to ensure the security and continuing stability, the Republic will be reorganized into the first galactic empire for a safe and secure society. The parallel with our time is just like Palpatine, the Rosetta Stone for understanding the left today, which is evil, and their constant lying, is that everything they accuse the right of, they are in fact the insidious ones doing that very thing. This is actually an old communist tactic. Those liberals that are on the left that are naive to this are what Stalin called useful idiots. I will now demonstrate through God's prophetic signs what he is communicating through the Emperor in Star Wars and through the death of James Earl Jones. Some social media sites have a maximum length for videos that can be posted, and so I need to cut this video into 2 parts. Click on the link to watch the remainder of this video. You can also find this link in the description box below this video. Make sure you watch the remainder of this extremely important video that is posted on a different channel than the one you are watching now. The link to the rest of this video is in the description box below this video. If the link is not in the description box below this video, visit odyssey.com, which is spelled Odyssee.com. On Odyssey.com, in the search bar, type the name of my channel, Harris Crash Prediction. Then go into the channel by clicking the channel name, Harris Crash Prediction. Once you are on the channel's home page, then click Content. Then use the channel's search box. This is different than the Odyssey.com search box. Search for this video by typing the same video title as the title of the video you are currently watching. Alternatively, for more information on how to find this video, visit the website harriscrashprediction.com. Hopefully you at least found this introduction video to be interesting, and if so, please leave a like and a comment and upvote the video, and please help this video to go viral by sharing it with everyone you know and sharing it everywhere in social media.